Alright guys, I know that these videos are getting pretty lengthy, so I'm going to try and run through this stuff as quick as possible, but still be thorough. I never really went over the transmitter that much, so obviously, you know what your left and right sticks are, right? You have collective and or throttle, but throttle's kind of constant on a heli. Rudder, aileron, elevator, right? I do not have use of any of these four switches. This is the gyro. This one is not used. This is for auto leveling, constantly on, and this is for bailout, right? This is your throttle cut.
Engine off.
And then this is your flight modes. So flight mode normal, which is not going to have very much negative pitch at all. And then flight mode 1, which is going to give you full negative and full positive. And then flight mode 2 is the same amount of pitch on the blades, just faster head speed.
Flight mode normal.
So that's all that is, guys. I just wanted to explain that. And if you want this profile and you have a TX16 and you're going to get a Spirit device and you want it to all just be set up exactly like mine, just ask and I can send you the model out of this radio. I can just email it to you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the first spool on this helicopter. Now remember, I use an RX pack, so we're going to plug that in and get the flight controller stabilized first. Right? So you saw the Spirit device turn on. And then it'll go dun dun dun. And then that tells you that it's good. And actually, if you can see, our swash plate is beautifully level. Everything's good. It's looking clean, prime. Alright, let's plug her in. So we did do all the ESC setup, so it should be good to go. And then if it is, we can mount these motor wires. Proper initialization, that's good. Get that nice crack from a 12S system.
Armed.
Should have soft start, so if we give it a lot of throttle, okay, so that was our actual head speed. We heard it peak, and then I went ahead and flipped into idle up 1. You can see that I'm in right now. And then that stabilized. Now, I won't know what that head speed really is till we get blades on it and we get it in the air and I can really listen to it. I do not have a TAC for helicopters to check the RPM. I just go by ear, and I can tell if it's way too high, and then I turn it down. So the spool worked great. And also we saw that throttle cut is working, right? So we're already in idle up 1, so it doesn't matter where we're at here. This is just pitch. We're at full throttle. Yep. And then we can also see too, again, that our stabilization is working. And you can actually hear the servos working. And they're just, I'm wiggling the helicopter, but they're keeping the swash plate completely level. And then the other thing is if we do bank all the way over, right? And then our swash plate levels, but then we hit panic, our swash plate brings us right back. So panic is also working just fine. Our tail servo is working just fine. Everything is beautiful. We just need to pitch. Now we can actually move on to blade pitching, which is something that I really, really wanted to show everybody how to properly pitch your blades.